Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we're going to be doing a little review and swatching and tutorial of the Too Faced Gingerbread Extra Spicy Palette. I keep wanting to call it the Gingerbread Man. I've like literally redone this intro like 5 times and I keep saying gingerbread man. But anyway, I know last year they came out with a gingerbread palette, but I did not purchase that. But I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. So this year I did pick up the extra spicy, and it's been a hot minute since I have purchased a neutral palette because lately I have been all about the colorful looks and the colorful palettes. So I'm super excited for this baby, and you get 18 shades in here, which I guess is your standard Too Faced palette, because I'm not gonna lie, I haven't bought a palette from Too Faced for a while. I believe the last one I purchased was the chocolate bar palettes. So yeah, you get 18 shades in here, and I'm not going to spend too much time talking about it in my intro because I don't want to make this intro super long. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about it when I do the swatches and the tutorial. So if you guys want to hear my thoughts and see the swatches and how to get this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the swatches, and I first want to start off by saying I totally suck at swatching, you guys. I literally refilmed the swatches like 3 times, and this is the best I can do because apparently I suck at swatching, which I didn't think was a thing when girls would be like, I suck at swatches, but oh no, it's a thing, and I am part of that gang. So as you can see, the mattes are swatching really horribly, and that is totally my fault. I think I was applying too much pressure when I was swatching it, because when you go to apply it, these shadows are so pigmented and they blend like a dream, and even the mattes, they almost feel creamy. It has been a minute since I've bought an eyeshadow palette from Too Faced. I believe the last palette I purchased from Too Faced was the chocolate bar palettes, and that was like a long time ago, and I feel like they have definitely upped their formula with this palette because I don't remember the chocolate bar palettes being this crazy pigmented and creamy. So with this palette, you do get 18 shades, which is like a standard Too Faced palette. And also it smells, or it claims to smell, like gingerbread cookies, which I don't really think it smells like gingerbread cookies. It does smell really good, but to me personally, I don't think it smells like gingerbread cookies. Also, it's been like a hot minute since I've purchased a neutral warm tone palette, and I know I've been really obsessed with my color lately, but I still love my neutral warm tones, and here I'm just pointing out how those swatches suck, but trust me you guys, they go on so beautifully on the lid. And then this is the last row of swatches, and I just wanted to talk about that last black shade, which is Midnight Snack with the blue glitter reflex. I am just so obsessed, and I am definitely going to be doing a smoky eye tutorial using that because she is just to die for. I also did go on the Too Faced website just to gather some knowledge, and basically all the website says how it's cruelty free, it smells good, and it's pigmented, which I guess is their main selling point. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed these really shitty swatches, and let's get on with the tutorial. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to be taking is my e.l.f. Camo Concealer, and I'm just going to be applying that all over my lids as our base, and I'm just going to be blending it out with a big fluffy brush. And then the first shade we're going in with is Soft and Sweet, and I'm just taking a big fluffy brush. This is my Makeup Shack T50, and this is going to be our transition shade. I'm just lightly going in and blending it from outer to inner corner in circular motions up to our brow bone. The next shade I'm going in with is Cinnamon. I'm really not going to say how they wrote it because I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. It's weird, and it should have just been cinnamon. But anyway, I'm taking my Morphe M573, which is a little bit more smaller than my Makeup Shack T50, and that's going to go in our crease. Again, back and forth in circular motions. And then the next shade I'm going in with is Hot Tamale, and I'm just taking a flat blending brush and placing that in my outer corner. I'm just going to be packing it really heavy in my outer corner and slightly blending it in with our crease shade. Then using that same e.l.f. concealer, I'm just going to be carving out our lid a little past mid-lid. And then for our lid color, I'm going to be taking a lick of the spoon and just any flat packing brush, and we're just going to be placing that right on top of where we placed the concealer. And I didn't apply any Fix Plus or anything. I just went straight from the pan to our lid and they applied pretty well. I actually totally forgot to apply Fix Plus because usually I do go in with Fix Plus when I apply shimmer shades to my lid. But these were really pigmented and beautiful and they honestly didn't even need it. And then here I'm just taking that same brush we used for Hot Tamale and I'm just blending those two shades a little bit better together. I'm gonna place Hot Tamale a little bit over where we placed Lick the Spoon just so it looks really nice and seamless. And then for my foundation today, surprise, surprise, I'm using Huda Beauty's Faux Filter, and I actually didn't apply any primer today just because I don't know, I don't have a reason. I just didn't feel like going in with primer. And the thing with the Huda Beauty foundation is it's like you really don't even need primer. And then I'm going in with that same e.l.f. concealer and I'm just going to be highlighting underneath my eyes, my chin, and down the bridge of my nose. And then of course we're going to be blending that all out with our Damp Beauty blender. And then today was one of those days where I was kind of like all over the place, going back and forth from face to eyes, So after we're done with that, I'm going to go ahead and apply some mascara, and I'm using a Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. And I'm just going to be applying one coat of that. And then to bake, I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. And again, I'm just going to be using my beauty blender and applying that everywhere we applied our concealer. And then for the rest of my face, I'm going to be taking my MAC Studio Fix powder and I'm just going to be applying that to the rest of my face. And then with whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to be wiping off the bake as well. And then for my bronzer today, I'm going to be taking my Fenty Beauty bronzer, which this has become my recent obsession just because it is the darkest bronzer I own. And I think I'm loving the look of a little bit of a darker bronzer rather than the super light bronzers I'm always used to going in with. Moving on to blush, I'm going to be taking Hamptons by NYX Cosmetics, and I absolutely love this blush so much. It is like the perfect nude pink blush. And then I'm just going to be applying that with a stippling brush. And then moving on to highlighter, I'm going to be taking Cookie by Benefit Cosmetics and applying that basically everywhere, the high points of my cheeks, my nose, and my cupid's bow. Next, taking my same Fenty Beauty bronzer, we're going to go ahead and snatch that nose up. I have recently been obsessed with contouring my nose because it just makes it look so much better in pictures. It just looks smaller, it looks more defined, it makes your face just look so put together rather than having like one flat surface, if that makes sense. It just brings like more definition. And then here I'm taking the shade Midnight Snack from the Gingerbread Spicy palette and just any pencil brush, and I'm just going to be stamping that really close to my lash line just so we don't have that awkward gap for when we apply lashes, and it just looks more put together and it just looks better, okay? And then for my lashes, I'm going to be taking the Mitchell Lashes by Tati, and I absolutely love these so much. They're so big and full and wispy and crazy, and they're just so beautiful. And then for my lips today, I'm taking Soar Lip Pencil by MAC, and I'm going to be taking my Huda Beauty lipstick in the shade Honeymoon. And I just realized how this look is like so pink. Like my blush is like a nudie pink, my lips are a nudie pink, my eyes are kind of sorta a little pink, and I guess I was feeling the pink today. And then for my lip gloss, I'm going to be taking this one by Too Faced. It's in the shade Sunset Crush, and I sadly lost it already. Like, I literally don't even know what I did with it, and I bought it the same time I bought the palette. It was like one of those little holiday set things. So yes, hopefully she comes home soon because I miss her already, and I literally don't know where I threw it. And then last but not least, I'm just gonna go ahead and do my lower lash line. I'm just taking the shade Hot Tamale and Cinnamon, and I just kind of mixed it together. And then of course we're gonna apply some mascara to our lower lashes, and we are all done, you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. I upload videos every single week, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.